Hi, my name's James. Uh, I'm here at Be Prepared Homestead, which in our world today is looking more and more like not a bad idea. However, we got our garden, or started to get our garden put in and got it seeded and started having some plants come in. And then lo and behold, the weather report comes in, and tomorrow night we're going to be down below 25 degrees. So we're going to be having a hard freeze. Unfortunately, what we have in the garden, more than likely it'll kill most of that. So this is our attempt at trying to protect the babies from coming up. I don't know if this will actually work, but it's worth a try. I mean, at least we gave it our all. If worst case scenario, we may have to reseed and restart growing stuff. It sucks, if we do. But anyways, I just thought I'd show what we're doing here to try to protect the young plants from coming up. The other thing with this weather system we have is tomorrow we're going to be getting winds that will be sustained at around 30-mile-per-hour winds up into the 40s. So we're going to be getting some serious wind coming through here as well. The goal is to try to cover the plants, but also be able to put stuff over the covering so that the wind doesn't blow it all away. And that's going to be a huge challenge. So I'll show you some of the creative ideas we're going to attempt to do. And again, don't know if it'll work, but hey, better to try and then if they still die, we'll start over. But we'll try it and hopefully it'll work. So we're using everything that we possibly can use, garbage bags, tarps, things like that, to lay over the plants. Over here, plastic. I know you're thinking, oh, there's plastic there, that's just going to blow away. And you're right, it would, but we're going to be putting a lot of heavy objects over the top, as well as putting some of the soil on top of it. Hopefully that'll keep the plastic from blowing away. You can see my wife's over here right now doing exactly that, trying to cover stuff. Over here, I'll show you a little bit as far as what we've already done. The chickens are ecstatic. They can't wait for the weather. But in this area, we've already put covering over a lot of the corn. And then what we're going to end up doing, and I'll show that once we do it, is these trellises you see going along here. I'm going to pull these up and lay them actually over the plastic that we lay down. So hopefully between the trellises and the plastic, it'll be enough to keep the wind from blowing away the plastic that's there to protect the new plants from getting frost on them and dying. So anyways, I just thought I'd share this little video, and once we've completed it, I'll show a little bit more. If anyone has any farming experience and has better ideas for what we should do in the future when this happens, feel free to pipe in, because again, this is new stuff for us. Farming, we do know that sustained 25-degree temperatures is probably not going to be conducive for these plants to continue to grow at all. They'll probably die, I'm assuming. So we're just trying to save them. So this is what we've completed so far. We're going to still do some additional stuff tomorrow, not so much in the garden here, but to protect our young trees that we planted as well. This is just a fluke cold snap that we're getting, but it's going down below 25 degrees. So we're going to have a hard freeze, and that's certainly can impact what we have in the garden. But let me show you what we've done. I can't tell you whether this is actually going to save us from losing the plants or not. I hope it does, because granted, we can regrow all the plants. They were just seedlings. It's just they were coming up, they were pretty. I hate to lose them. So here we have row one. We put down plastic over the corn, and then I tore the trellis down because we needed some weight, and laid it over the plastic. So hopefully that'll be enough to protect the corn. We're going to be at 25 degrees the first night, or a little lower, and then somewhere around 32 to 34 degrees the next night. I may just leave it on both those nights, just to because we'll get frost the next night as well. It won't be a hard freeze like the first night, but just better safe than sorry. And then down here, these were the cucumbers that were coming up. We did the same thing. We took garbage bags in this case, tore them open, laid them across all the cucumbers. I took dirt and just put it on the sides to try to add a little bit of strength so the wind can't blow them away. And then we laid a trellis on top of it. Again, you know, we're going to be getting 40-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow, so I don't know. You know, we'll see. I'm skeptical, but you know, at least we're trying. Same over in this area. Those were turnips, and then over here, I really didn't want to lose the garlic, which is this area right here. We laid a tarp over the garlic, ladders over the tarp, things like that. We're going to try our best to save it, because we use a lot of garlic, and that did take a little while to bud up. But anyways, that's what we've done. So if anyone has better ideas on a cheap budget, because we've spent a lot of money since we've been out here, so we can't just every time something happens run out and buy something to take care of it. We got to think outside of the box. So anyone does have any ideas that in the future would be a better method of us protecting our stuff if something like this were to happen, feel free to pipe in. Again, my name is James, and here on our homestead, our logo is "We always like to be prepared." If you do like my videos or our videos, please hit our subscribe button, because anything helps. So again, hit subscribe if you like our video, and share. You all have a great day, and be safe out there.